Kanye West dropped one of the biggest albums of the year back in August with Donda, and now he's confirmed that the actual deluxe version will be coming out very soon. So stay connected with us for more Kanye updates, and smash the like button and the subscribe button if you're new to NFR. We'll be keeping you guys updated with the hottest releases in the industry. So how do you feel about Kanye going on Drink Champs and revealing that all that deluxe talk is actually real?
It's fire because it's actually coming from him. When was the last time he actually announced his own music? His album wasn't even announced from him. All of the listening parties were like, I think like partially announced.
Justin LaBoy.
Yeah, like it was all mystery when it came to the Donda rollout. But this is cool because he did come on Drink Champs and he was describing a track that would actually be featured on the deluxe version if this ends up being true. But he did say on the extra version, and then he made that like sort of switch the deluxe to kind of give people that hint where, hey, it's actually coming. So let's go through the updates because there's actually been some other hints throughout the past couple of weeks. It's been pretty heavy.
Yeah, I want to start off with something that happened on October 29th, and this is when different Apple Music descriptions across the world started getting changed. So the French Apple Music description for Donda changed to, in constant creation, Ye enriches the colossal Donda, meaning that he enriches it with more songs. Then we had the Italian Apple Music description, which read out a deluxe version of Yeezus' 10th recording, Miracle. Then we had one in Germany that read out, Ye adds new songs to his epic work of art. So if this wasn't proof enough, him coming out and saying it on Drink Champs, kind of confirmed it for us.
Absolutely. But let's actually talk about some material maybe that we could expect with this. So let's talk about Losing My Family. So this was actually originally called Never Abandon Your Family and was actually, I believe it was showcased as the first Atlanta listening party when he was doing all the Donda rollout. And the other one is obviously Life of the Party with André 3000, which was actually leaked on OVO Friday show, where Drake was, the one that leaked the track. And then you kind of hear why he leaked it. It was because Kanye had a diss verse towards him on the second verse of the song. So would you like those two tracks to end up making the deluxe? And do you think the deluxe is even needed at this point, especially with such a big track list?
Yeah, and speaking of other songs that could make it on the actual Donda Deluxe, there has been the stem player that has been sent to fans, and there's 3 new songs that were featured on that stem player. So, of course, there is Life of the Party featuring André 3000, like you just said. And there was also Never Abandon Your Family, which is actually changed title, like you said, to Losing My Family. And then finally, a song that was actually called something in Ashes. Hold on a sec. I have it here. It's called Up From the Ashes, and it was actually apparently originally recorded for Jesus is King back in 2019. So those are the songs that we could expect, and I need Life of the Party, man. Like, to me, that's the best song that would have been on Donda if it had made it, and André 3000 gives us Verse of the Year, and I love how it fits perfectly into the theme because they're both talking about their parents and the relationships that they had with them, and the poetic vibe that André 3000 sets and the multi-syllabic rhyming, everything that he does is fucking perfect on that song. So that's truly the one song that I would need on this deluxe. Like, I'll be furious if it doesn't make it, to be honest.
That's the one song I do need. And I'm not sure if it's going to come out, though, because André 3000 said that he was actually the one that was opposed to having that song released because, he wants to work with Drake and he didn't necessarily feel comfortable with the Kanye verse. So at the end of the day, does it end up making it? We don't know yet. But going on to the track list, I mean, yes, deluxe is needed because I think that people are always hungry for new Kanye music. I mean, Donda itself was such a big moment in time, and people are still loving the track list. So yes, it makes sense, but it's over like 27 tracks on Donda.
It's not needed,
is it really needed? I mean, if the Life of the Party isn't on there, I don't necessarily need it. I'm gonna be honest with you, like,
that's facts.
Never Abandon Your Family is good, but does it really, do I really need it in my rotation? I don't personally think so. Like, the only way I feel as if I would actually be gaining value out of that deluxe is with the Life of the Party. But how about you? Where do you stand with this?
Yeah, Never Abandon Your Family, or Losing My Family, I think as it's retitled now, it does fit into the concept of the album as Ye kind of makes his way through this journey of finding God and using lessons from his mother to work through this loss of his marriage. So it kind of fits into that theme of the album. So I do see why it would be a good addition. But like you said, man, we have 27 songs. And to me, the part 2s of the songs that we have on the album, that felt like the actual deluxe in and of itself. So to get more tracks, it's not needed, but just give me Life of the Party. Like I said, my favorite song of the year probably. And how many songs would you want on this? Like, is an extra 5 too much? Because I think that it will be at least an extra 5 songs.
3 is perfect. I think
Yeah.
at least I think 3 is the perfect, sort of amount, especially if that's what the stem player came with. My concern is, when is this actually going to be coming out? Because we all know how Kanye rollouts work. This could be coming tomorrow. It could be coming in 5 years from now. So what are your predictions for that? Do you think it'll be coming anytime soon? Or do you think he kind of puts this on the back burner, works on it, and then reintroduces it sometime maybe next year?
Listen, we saw with the listening parties and with all the updates and teases as the rollout started that this is the album of the life, as Kanye said it, and he took so much time rolling it out, and I feel like it'll be a similar situation with this deluxe version and with the tour as well, which there hasn't even been any talks about the Donda tour. So I think once that takes shape, we'll be getting the deluxe, I would say, my prediction, early 2022.
You think so?
I don't think it's coming that soon, even though he's announced it. I do feel like he'll take his time with it because people are still having a blast going through the original Donda. So
I think it drops this month, actually.
this month?
I think it drops this month.
Really?
I mean, it's the perfect time to do it. I mean, the hype around the album is still there. He just announced it. He came out himself and said it. So, I mean, that's probably not a good indication. He usually always does that, and then ends up
Yeah,
happening.
you can't count on Kanye, man. We've been fooled too many times.
I know, but I mean, why not drop your fucking deluxe the same year? I mean, is that so hard to ask? Like, drop it the same year. It doesn't have to be extended. Like, you need to wait for 3 tracks that are probably available on YouTube. That's where I'm with it. Is like, I get it. I understand the hype. I understand the marketing tactic and making this prolonged, but it's just not needed. Like, I would fuck with it regardless. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna go into it, and as I said, unless the life of the party is not there, then I feel as if then I will be able to, have a good, enjoyable experience with this deluxe, but I don't want to wait fucking 6 months for this.
I know.
That would just be painful.
But anytime Kanye gives me with music, I'm there to take it. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way that a Kanye drop would ever catch me off guard. But like you said, life of the party is a must. And I hope that we get new material as well that we haven't heard yet. But guys, let us know how you feel about this Kanye Deluxe. And if it interests you, we actually have a video dropping in a couple of days on where we actually rank Donda in Kanye's discography. So stay tuned for that and the latest updates on this whole Donda rollout. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Thank you for watching the video. It's always a pleasure doing content for you guys. Listen, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel because we're doing album reviews, and we actually have our series called Everything We Know, where we take you guys through the whole album rollout of the hottest releases of the year. Not only that, guys, but our Patreon plan is now live. You guys can access that in the bio. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you on the next one.